Good morning to a brand new day. Time to learn and games to play. Learning things is so much fun. Learning is good for everyone.
Good morning, fabulous first grade. It's Thankful Thursday, and I am thankful that you are here with me in our PBS classroom. I'm Mrs. Hammock, and I am here to help you learn all the skills that you need to be an excellent reader and writer. All this month, the month of November, it is Native American Heritage Month, so I've been looking at stories all about the different Native American groups and their legends and traditions, and it is so interesting. You might look for a book at your county public library or on Sora and learn yourself about some Native American legends and stories. They're very interesting. All right, it's time for us to get started. Are you ready to wake up your brain? Okay, let's do it. Good job. We are going to train our ears playing a game that you should be familiar with, the phoneme identification game. I'm going to give you a list of 3 words, and you're going to listen with your detective listening to see if you can figure out which sound is the same. Are you ready? Okay, here we go. Gaze, take, cape. What sound did you hear that's the same in all of them? Gaze, take, cape. Right, did you hear the A sound in the middle? Good. Let's try this one. Maid, lake, cave. Oh, I can't trick you, you're right. We're training our ears for that A sound. Good job. All right, this one is not the A sound. Are you ready? Pup, fun, bug. What sound is the same in all 3 of those? Pup, fun, bug. Good for you. The sound. Did you hear it? Great job. Good job warming up your ears. Let's get ready for our fluency. This is where we practice sounds that we've already learned, but we want to get them locked in. Are you ready? Okay, here are our digraphs. Shell, sh, sh. Cheese, ch, ch, and tch. Thumb, here's our thumb card. Th is how we spell that sound. Whale, wh, wh. Here's the sing card. Ng, ing, ang, ong, ung. That's how we hear it in a word. A, apple, ah. E, egg, eh. Good job. I, insect, I. O, octopus, ah. U, umbrella, And then all this week we've been working on the train card for the A sound and the A consonant E spelling pattern. You know what? I was so excited to get started this morning, I forgot to remind you to check out a book on Sora so that your school can get on our top 5 list. This week, we have the same 5 schools in the same order, and we'd like to see if they can stay there next week or if maybe your school is gonna get on that list. And I also want to remind you to write me a letter. Send me a picture of something you've drawn or something you've learned. Send it right here to the address on your screen, and I will send you a free activity book. It will be really nice, and I love reading your letters. That just makes my day. So I hope you'll write to me right here in our PBS classroom, okay? Great. All right, let's get back to our long A, the train card. And we have been practicing the A sound, and the spelling pattern that we're learning is the A, then there's a blank, and then an E. The blank is where a consonant will go. So it doesn't have a blank when we see it in writing or in a book. There's actually a letter there that's not a vowel. So A, consonant, E. Like this word, A, consonant, E. And when we see that E right after a consonant with the A consonant E, that tells us the A is going to say the long A sound. It says its name, A. So let's see if we can read this word together. Are you ready? Let's blend it. First we'll isolate, then we'll blend. K, A, S. Does this say anything? No, it doesn't. Remember, it uses all of its power to tell the A to say its name, so it doesn't make a sound. K, ace, case. Great job. Now, what if I wanted to say cave? Cave, cave. Which part would I change? Right, I'm going to change the consonant. So see how that can change, but it doesn't change the vowel from saying its name. So now let's read it. K-ave, cave. Do you see how the A still says the A sound? We just switched out the consonant. Great job. What if I wanted to say pave, pave, like they're going to pave the road? What would I change that? Right, I'm going to change the beginning sound. And I'm going to put P for pave, pave. Right, let's see how tricky you are. Are you ready? I want to change pave. I want it to say pale, pale. Good for you. Wow, you really are getting the hang of this spelling pattern. Pale, pale. And one last one, just because I think you're getting really good at it, I want to see. How about tale, tale, like a tale as old as time. Oh, okay, so not like a tale from an animal, but like a story. This is how we spell that kind of tale. Tale. Great job. Okay, I have a story for us to read for our practice today. It's called The Race to the Lake. Are you ready? All right, I want to point something out before we read. Remember I told you that super E uses its power to make the A say A, but it also has a special effect on a couple of other letters. And I'm just going to tell you about one of them right now because we're going to learn it later on. But when you see that magic E next to a C, it makes the C say the S sound. So this word says race. It changes the A and it changes the C sound. It's pretty powerful, isn't it? All right, let's read our story. The Race to the Lake. I wake up late. I wave at or to Jane. We take a trip to the lake. We play a game. We have a race until we are red in the face. Up at the lake, we see a snake. We shut the gate and yell, "Snake at the lake!" Did you see all of those A consonant E patterns? Let's see if we can identify some. All right, I told you about this one because it is tricky with that C sound, right? Let's see what else you see. Good, in lake, and we have wake, and late, and wave. And what about the girl's name? Jane, not Jan, but Jane. Good job. We take a trip to the lake. We play a game. Do you see how it has the A consonant E? A consonant E to make that long A spelling pattern, and it makes the A say A. There's a lot more in this story, but we're going to move along so that we have time to practice our contractions. Okay? Do you remember a contraction is a shorter way to say two words? And we use our karate to kick out some of the letters and put an apostrophe in their place. So here we have, let's start from the bottom this time. Were not, and we kick out the O and make the word weren't. Was not, get your karate letter, kick out the O, add an apostrophe, we have wasn't. Was not becomes wasn't. Have not becomes haven't. Did not becomes didn't. How'd you do? Okay, let's take a look at our pocket chart. The important thing about our contractions is that we are able to read them when we find them in text. But we also want to know how to write them, right? Yeah. So was not, we are going to kick out the O and put an apostrophe in its spot, and it becomes wasn't. Has not becomes hasn't. And cannot becomes can't. It wasn't me. Nate hasn't played the game. We aren't scared of frogs. How'd you do? Good job. All right, let's take a look at our high frequency words. We have two more for this week. Are you ready? Here is the word why. W-H-Y. W-H-Y spells why. And way. W-A-Y. Way. All right, let's look at our sentences and figure out which word belongs in which sentence. This is the to camp. What do you think? Is the pup sad? Well, you know what? I know that why is a question word. And it also, in this card, I wrote it with an uppercase letter, and that's another clue that it's the beginning of the sentence. Why is the pup sad? So that means way has to belong here. This is the way to camp. Did you get it? Terrific. You are learning so many words and so many contractions, and we've practiced our long A spelling pattern. A consonant E makes the A say A. I am very proud of all the hard work you're doing. I want you to keep practicing at home. Practice writing those words, practice reading them, and then come back tomorrow so that we can practice together again. Sing with me? Great. Goodbye now, the clock says we're done. I'll see you tomorrow. Goodbye, everyone. I will see you tomorrow. It's Fabulous Friday. Make sure you're here so we can read together and practice all the skills to help you be the best reader and writer. I'll see you then. Bye-bye.
To a brand new day, time to learn and games to play. Learning things is so much fun. Learning is good for everyone.